Namaste. Jupiter is currently in Mithun Rashi. It is going to transit and move or shift Rashis and move to Kark Rashi on the 19th of October 2025. So, what we are trying to see here is that the transit Jupiter this time is going to be in Mithun in Kark Rashi for approximately 49 to 50 days. Okay, 49 to 50 days starting from 19th of October until the 5th of December. But within this period that spans 49 to 50 days, from 19th of October until the 10th of November 2025, Jupiter will be in direct motion. Thereafter, that is from 11th of November to 5th of December, it will be in retro motion, but it will be in Karka Rashi. So within the new transit Rashi where it is moving, that is Cancer or Karka Rashi, you will see that it will be in direct motion from 19th October to 10th November, and in the same Rashi where it has moved, that is Karka, it will be retro, that is it will be Vakri from 11th November to 5th December. On the 6th of December 2025, Jupiter will move back to Mithun where it is currently right now. But it will be in retro motion. It will not be in direct motion. Until the 10th of March 2026, Jupiter will remain retrograde in Mithun Rashi. So from 6th December to 10th March, it will be retro motion or retrograde motion or Vakragati in Mithun Rashi. So why are we so particular about direct and retro motion? It's because those who use Nadi get different results when we use direct motion of Jupiter and when we use retro motion of Jupiter. For example, currently when in Karka Rashi, sorry, not currently, when in Karka Rashi, the Jupiter would be in trines to these Rashis, that is the 8th which is Vrishchik and 12th which is Meena Rashi. Any graha that is sitting in these two Rashis will definitely get some kind of activation. Its Karakattvas will be activated. In Parashari, we also use Antardasha. I use Antardasha more than Mahadasha because Antardasha gives better results when coupled with transits of Jupiter. So when the Antardasha is that of a favorable graha, then this Jupiter, if he is in trines to that particular house where the Antardasha Nath has activated that particular house, then the results would be favorable. If, on the other hand, if the Antardasha Nath is very unfavorable, even then there would be some results which could be negative as well. So don't think that all the results will be positive always. There could be negative results also. When in Nadi we see that if the Jupiter is on the Jupiter, that is if this particular Jupiter which is transit Jupiter is now on the natal Jupiter, which is, I'll take another color. Suppose the natal Jupiter is in Karka Rashi, Ucha Rashi of Jupiter, or it is here, I'm talking about the natal Jupiter, or here, and if the Antardasha is very good or is that of an auspicious graha, you will see very good results. Similarly, if there is Mercury here in the natal chart or Mercury here in the natal chart, basically any Saumya graha in trines or in Yuti with the transit Jupiter based now positioned in Karka Rashi, and if the Antardasha is that of a auspicious graha, you will see very good results. And if the Antardasha is that of a malefic lord, then you will see negative results. That is one part of it. Coming to the retro motion. Retro motion is not used much in Parashari, but in Nadi, retro motion is used very extensively. If you look at this particular date, which is the 10th of November, that is the date when the retro motion of the Graha, that is Jupiter, starts. So you will see reversal in results or some speed, increase in speed, or you will see increase in speed doesn't mean Jupiter speed. What I'm trying to say is the results will speed up or slow down. There will be extreme results when this particular transition happens, and depending on the orb of the aspecting graha, that is if the Jupiter is aspecting Rahu, then within the plus or minus 8 degrees of that particular motion you will see the extreme results. I am sure those who are using BNN or Nadi know these particular concepts very well. Every graphs or are calculated based on a lot of other calculation, obviously, but then we look at these degrees very carefully. The degree of the natal Jupiter is also very important. Natal Shani is important. So are the degrees of other graha, which are very important. Moon's degree are very critical, because moon's degree fluctuation can mean a lot of change, a lot of variation in the results, because 1 minute 1 minute change in moon's degree can result in 2.5 to 9 days of results, variation in results. In the Antardasha, the sequence of Antardasha can change, so the results can change, because now we are trying to use precisely, a very a small period, and if the Antardasha is not calculated properly based on the adjusted moon's degree, you will not get results that are matching whatever is seen in the chart. So one has to see the degrees of the moon, adjust the degrees of the moon based on certain events, or you can use palm, and then based on that the Antardasha sequence that is calculated, that Antardasha sequence needs to be kind of you can say correlated or can be matched with this particular transit of Jupiter. So this is not a straightforward calculation. It requires a lot of calculation based on Antardasha. Then sometimes you can use Pratyantardasha also, but mostly Antardasha, and these transits are these transit periods are very important, because you can now use the degrees of each of these graha, which are natal graha, and then compare the motion of the transit Jupiter and Shani and Rahu or Ketu. Some people use Rahu, some people use Ketu. It's okay, either of them, as long as you know how the degrees are actually matched with the natal graha. So what I was coming to is that from 19th onwards you will see lot of changes until the 5th of December, but in between there will be some reversal, that is from 11th November to 5th December, and then from 6th December onwards until March, again the results that the Jupiter gave in Mithun will be visible, but at a different pace, because it is Vakri. Dhanyavad.